Next weekend, keep that double rep momentum for playing the rec. You'll have all day on Saturday and all day on Sunday, so make the most of it. To recap, here's our big board of upcoming events in the neighborhood. That's it for me. I'll see you at the 2K Beach.
Downtown Detroit shining brightly tonight. What a look at the Motor City from just across the river. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And for Detroit, Diallo out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Plumlee. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot. And 2 conference rivals scoring off tonight. You know, Steve, this has the feel of a playoff game.
It does. These 2 teams have had their battles in the past.
Some teams changing it up here. Now, here's Bullock, covered by Smith. Pass to Toppin. Now, Bullock. And Grant sends it back. They get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. That one off the back iron and out.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Bay. He's guarded by Bullock. Count that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The Knicks leading by 4. Now, here's Burks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. There's the pass to Toppin. To the inside, quickly. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Knicks shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And the first one at the line is good. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Jackson comes in for Smith, and he makes both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. They trail by 6. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
The handles of Burks really set him apart at 6'6". He's got some moves off the bounce.
Bay passes to Stewart. He kicks it to Jackson. His 3-pointers off the mark. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. That one good for 2. And now a 10-point Knicks lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Bay. Dishes it to Junior. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The shot's good. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And how about just the sheer determination that Jackson brings? You can hit him, but he doesn't cave. He just stays with it.
Pass to Noel. Just 5 to shoot. Quickly. That's short off the rim.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
To the paint, here's Junior, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Junior.
And you know, Tissot has a multitude of sports stars and other celebrities as their spokespeople. They added another recently. Junior has come in to represent the brand.
Greg, you have to appreciate Junior's team for seeking out deals like this one with Tissot. He continues to look for opportunities to grow his name. Here's Toppin. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Passes to Ellington. Inside, here's Stewart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting free throws.
And he makes the first. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Both shots good from the stripe. New York leading by 6. The pass to Burks. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Burks, the pass to Gibson. Back to Burks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's Stewart. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Just an all-around stellar team effort. Everybody on the floor was communicating exceptionally well.
Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. Jackson passes to Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Bullock. 1:16 left to play in the first. Pass to Gibson. Releases from 15. That one a little long. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Wizards. Jackson passes to Junior. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Bullock. Trying to get open is Gibson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And converted more.
Quickly, he's covered by Grant. There's the dish to Randall. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
New York shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line. And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Toppin is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Payton. Then there's Reggie Bullock. First free throw is good. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Payton, good. Payton's got 8.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pistons trail by 8. Outside Jackson. Smith dishes to Junior. Stewart passes to Junior. Pistons passing it around. And it's Smith missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Really left alone that time. And it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
To the left wing. Junior the pass to Stewart. And that one is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Down low to halt the run. Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Passes it to Bullock. Kicks to Toppin. To the middle. Quickly. Here's Payton. Quickly. And at last, they get one to fall. 14 points for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Knicks leading by 13. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
New York's gotten all but one of their three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Down low, Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 21 in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the pass to Jackson. Smith outside. To the inside. Here's Junior. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
He gets that one.
Timeout.
Toppin's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
Junior the pass to Stewart. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pistons trail by 16. Smith dishes to Jackson. Back to Smith to the paint. Now here's Junior. He's guarded closely. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Because of this great combination now where he can attack the rim and stretch the floor, Randall has many more big nights.
Pass to Grant. Bullock with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Randall, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
And New York making a change here. Burks is checked in. Both free throws good from Randall.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Smith. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Here's Burks. Rebounded by the Pistons. And it's Grant in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Quickly, covered by Smith. They grab their own miss. New York moving the ball around, and Noel kicks to Burks. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Jackson. With 1 on the clock, that shot no good. Julius Randle getting it done for New York. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, great passing in the first half. How does that impact the offense when the ball's moving like we saw it?
Everybody's getting easy shots. You know, it's much easier than contested shots, and guys are knocking it down.
Well, a really good first half, Elfrid. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these. Both teams making some changes here. Noel passes to Toppin. That one misses. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. We've got Okafor. Wayne Ellington is out there with Diallo. Then it's Junior. And it's Bay in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Payton. Ellington defending. Payton attacking. He dishes it to Gibson. And Okafor with the block, but he recovers it. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Here's Noel. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Knicks lead by 17. Here is Ellington. He's got 6. Diallo the pass to Junior. Back to Diallo. Burks with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Payton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Payton's got 4 points this quarter.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
Bay passes to Ellington. At the elbow, it's Junior. Pass to Bay. Inside. Here's Junior. He gets it in there. Junior's got 10 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
I got yours.
Now, here's Burks. He's guarded by Diallo. Snatched up. Passes it to Burks. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Toppin with the steal. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. Payton, good.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Yes, that goes in. 12 points for Junior.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Barrett. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Burks, the feed to Toppin. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bay. Pistons keep it alive. And Stewart gets it to go.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
The pass to Burks. It's deflected. And here's Jackson. It's Junior top of the key. Diallo the pass to Junior. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And there's 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Feeds it to Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
For Detroit, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And that one misses.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
There's 1:34 left in the third. He feeds it to Burks. They double him with Junior. Burks dishes to Toppin. It's off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. On defense, Detroit, 15-point game. Here's Payton, and it's blocked.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
Here's Stewart, nails the baby hook. Stewart's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
59 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Toppin. Back to Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Josh Jackson.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Grant, he's checked in for Detroit. Pistons trail by 15. To the paint, here's Junior. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Outside for Jackson. Off target with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count the basket. Burks has got 16 points.
Terrific body control from Burks, reading angles and creating space.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. The Pistons working the ball around now. Junior the pass to Jackson. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And the rejection by Jackson. Count it. Good. He has 6.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
For 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks taking a 19-point lead into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Alec Burks. Nerlens Noel is out there with Toppin. Then there's Elfrid Payton.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
The first free throw is good. And Grant drops them both. And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And good that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Jackson. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Burks against Grant. Here's Noel, and he makes that one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pistons trailed by 19. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Grant. Junior with it. Noel on him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Junior. It's rebounded by New York. Noel's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Deflects the pass. Toppin, good. Toppin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Diallo finds Jackson. No good from outside.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Impressive.
thunder. Yeah. Diallo, the pass to Grant. Back to Diallo. Dishes to Junior. Jackson looking it over. Here's Junior. It's rebounded by New York. Noel's New York leading by 23. Payton outside. Rebound, Detroit.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's 15 points for Junior.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
New York calls timeout. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
no
that long
kidding.
ago.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Jackson.
And Jackson certainly has a lot of explosiveness. One of those guys who really wears his heart on his sleeve and brings that energy level every night.
Outside for Robinson. Fires the three. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 23. Pass to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Passes it to Diallo. Payton with some nice D.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That's good from Payton. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
That one falls.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Here's Payton. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Get mine.
The dish to Randall, and he makes good on the layup. Randall's got 31 points.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Outside Jackson to the middle. Junior the pass to Grant. Out to Smith to the inside. It's stolen by Randall.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Julius Randle.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Down low, it's stolen by Randle. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there's the feed to Noel. Kicks it to Burks. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. Diallo the pass to Junior. Payton surveying the floor. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.